Hello, my friends, and welcome to today's video break. Psalm 40, verse 8 says, I desire to do your will, my God. Your law is within my heart. I love the progression because it says he understands now that God is not only his author, but now he says, I desire to do your will. Desire is such a weird thing because sometimes I desire, if we're honest, and sometimes I don't. Sometimes it's just because I know it's the best thing to do is to walk with God. And and sometimes there's just a strong passion to do the right thing because God is leading me. It's a desire within my heart because his law is written there. And, you know, he's the one and here's the cool thing. If you have a place in your heart, it's just what came to me, and it's resistant to doing what you know God is saying. It's often that place that causes the most tension or stress, or you ignore it, or you avoid it, or you shove it down, or whatever you may do. We all have our ways. But to pay attention to it. And when we pay attention to it, and that place that we're resistant, and we say, like David did, I now desire. Even though it's not there, the desire comes. It's just amazing how that happens. And amazing how it happens when we admit, okay, I'm not there, but I desire to be there. The desire is there. Because even to say those words, the desire is there. Even to watch this video, the desire is there. Even, to open up your word, the desire is there. Oftentimes we think desire has to be a huge, passionate thing in order for it to become a desire. No, if your mind is inkling that way or going that way, then admit that it's a desire, or it wouldn't be there. And so I just pray that our passion will grow out of that desire to do God's will, to obey God's voice. But the very fact that you want to is a desire. The very fact that it might not be this huge explosive thing, and your life might not just be this all the way following God in every direction of your life, but the desire's there. You want to. And so maybe that's where we just need to start today and just say, God, I just desire to follow you. Even though I mess this thing up a lot, I want to. I want to. And so I want to do your will. That's what David was saying. I desire to. That doesn't mean David was saying, okay, God, now I desire everything. I'm going to follow you 100% and never desire anything other than you. Nope, that's not what David was saying. He was admitting his hunger for God, to follow God. And I think so many of us are there, but we're waiting to look so good before we openly come out and say it to God. Don't wait. Just say, God, I desire. I want to follow you and do your will.